seems to be the bad guy? Maybe?
Yo.
Very curious.
Man, I'm really off my game today. All these weird dreams must be getting to me. And that show that came on in the middle of the night. Wish that was just a dream. Back in my dream, he called himself Tetsuya Ida. We look identical, but that's not my name, so... In my dream, her soul was in an android body. That's gotta be the craziest feeling. What would it even be like, not having a body of your own? This dream's probably way, way off in the future. Looked like it was in some kind of lab. Never figured she'd turn up. But that was her, Tomi Kisaragi. My motorcycle's a Shikishima GRD 250. I woke up late this morning, so I came to school by bike. But I've got it parked off in the shopping district. That way the school can't get on my case about it.
How do you have money? Where does your money come from, Chu?
Hijacking the airwaves. Also, she can talk to me through the TV. She knows me somehow. Not just that, she says I'm the only one she can depend on. I'm still waiting for the punchline here.
Oh yeah, how does that work?
Man, she's cute. A bombshell like that, sending those curry guys to the hospital? I've never met anyone like her before. I just might have fallen for her.
I can go into class 1B, but that's not my classroom, right? Aren't I in 1C? Or I can go after Yuki.
I see Yuki-chan. Maybe Yuki-chan's in the cafeteria.
Let's go look.
I should get going. Whoa. Yuki-chan!
Amiguchi.
I was just thinking about you, and now, here you are. Destiny sure wants us to be together.
What the hell are you talking about?
Guys, I'm trying to fix my terrible posture, and I'm thinking about getting, like, those
So Yuki-chan,
straps that you
Didn't
use
I
to,
tell you
like,
not to call me
strap
that?
down
you like Hey C?
stuff in, like, the back of a truck. You know, if you load something up, put,
I'm
like, a
not
desk or
drinking it
something
for
in
my
there, and you
health,
strap it down.
dumbass.
Thinking about getting one of
I'm
those
not telling you
straps
to
and
drink
literally
it,
just
that's all.
strapping myself to my chair.
Gotta lay off the
Is that a little
smokes
over the
anyway.
top?
So I need something else to focus on.
Wait, she's still looking for Nachan? Okay. Let's buy a milk carton? Milk coffee?
How about a date?
No.
Come on, Yuki, be cool.
Come on, one date.
Oh, no. I don't like that now. No means no. And it always will.
You know, I came by bike today. Got it hidden away nearby. We could go somewhere right now.
No.
How about the beach? I know a place with a great view.
I said no.
Come on, man. Take the hint. Can we leave? Can I not do this? I have to do this.
What, you don't have any place you want to go? A place from back in the day? Somewhere with good memories? Got a place on your mind? Or is there a reason you can't go back?
Of course not. I just got to thinking. Reminded me of my grandma on my mom's side. Haven't seen her since my parents divorced.
You don't say.
You set me up.
Well, let's go.
What?
Let's go see your grandma.
What are you, nuts? She's not even in the city. Her place is in Hamanashi, a whole prefecture over. That's what I thought, dumbass. It's too far.
Being a prefecture is
No,
like the
let's
equivalent
do
of an
this.
American
I wanna go
state.
too. That's just about 100 kilometers one way.
Huh?
Come on.
Hey!
This is the perfect chance to check something. After what I heard from the TV last night, I've got to find out.
Shukun, let me tell you where you are.
What do you mean? This is my house.
That's not what I meant. Think bigger. I'm talking about everything you know.
Hmm?
Everything in this city. Everything you've lived. It's an isolated enclosure. Just 30 kilometers in diameter.
An enclosure?
Oh my gosh, you guys, are we in the Matrix? Is that what this whole thing is?
But we still get news from all over the world. You're telling me we're closed off? No, that's too much. I don't buy it.
That's a reasonable reaction. So, I think you should go take a look yourself. I'm going to unlock a part of the Suwabuki bypass. You should now be able to see the truth. Go to the edge of the world. To the outer walls of the city itself.
Whoa! What the hell?
How'd I agree to this shit?
Huh? You say something?
You ever think anything through on the Gucci?
That probably
I'd
wouldn't be
guess back
comfortable
within
for
2
so long.
hours. Home before sundown, easy. Don't worry about it.
100 kilometers.
How about you tell me a little bit about your grandma?
That's what, like 70 miles?
She's out in the boondocks.
That's my guess.
Nothing but
Yeah.
rice paddies.
Yeah?
Used to go to her place every summer.
I wasn't too
Walking
far
between
off.
the fields in the mornings to do radio gymnastics with everyone.
62
No kidding.
miles.
I did the same thing in the countryside when I was a kid.
In the afternoons, Grandma would give us some watermelon. We'd swim in the river and catch fish with our bare hands. And we'd go catch cicadas off the old Zelkova tree up on the hill behind the house.
That's weird.
What?
My grandpa had a Zelkova on the hill behind his house, too. And we'd go catch cicadas off it.
Oh, yeah?
And the river, the watermelon. It sounds exactly like what I remember.
Not that weird. Doesn't everyone remember the same stuff from vacations in the country?
No, but that's exactly what is weird here.
Yeah. I'm with you, Shu. You either have the same grandparents or
Well, we're almost
everyone has the
15
same
kilometers
memories.
from the middle of the city. This tunnel should end around the prefecture line, so...
what does she see?
What the hell is this place? What's going on?
Huh. This is what she was talking about.
This sure doesn't look like a construction site. It just goes
Is this the
on
UFO?
forever, above and below. I can't even see the end.
Good question. I'd love to know that
The outer
answer as well.
walls.
But what the hell is it? How do we get through?
I don't know if there is a way through. What if all our memories from outside town are fake? What if everyone's been convinced that an outside even exists?
No way.
I can't believe it either. How could I? It'd mean this 30-kilometer enclosure, this isolated city, is the only world we've ever known.
Interesting. So we can do some more battles now if we wanted to. Should we do... Should we do a couple, like, should we do maybe one or two more people and then do a couple battles? Let's see. Protagonist with story progress at 60% or over. We have 8. We need 8. We're currently at 6. So we could work on that. 60%. And if we could do some stuff with Yuki and then unlock this as well.
All right. So many mysteries about what happened in the girls' bathroom. But one thing's for damn sure. Nachan's definitely involved. Gotta look for more clues. This place is a dump.
The handkerchief still here.
There you are. I've been looking for you.
Oh my gosh, she's the android, huh?
Can't go wrong with apple juice. Me and Nachan used to drink it. That damn Four Eyes. Shikishima. Nachan. She was in the track. Something.
What fault?
Something happened in the girls. Right before the incident in the girls' bathroom, there was another Kisaragi chasing after Nachan. Kisaragi is also one of the names on that list. So that means Four Eyes wants me to watch her. Ryoko Shinonome. Seems like she's completely forgotten. But she's the one who told me to hide that box in the first place.
Oh, so this is the same. We're in the same, like, starting point. So we have to go to the front gate. And then there's one more thing that we can do.
Are you upset with me?
A little bit, yeah. You kind of attacked Kisaragi.
Just been antsy
You're not.
without my cigarettes.
But now you are Kisaragi.
Don't you have anything?
It's also not
better
your
to
real
do?
name.
Takamiya-san, you are the Holmes. And I am the Watson. Erica Aiba, at your service. Please, call me Erica. I will do my best to assist you in solving mysteries. How would you like to start? So, what... I love mystery novels. I've always wanted to be a detective.
So if that is Kisaragi, why...
Maybe we should
What's
look around
she
the girls'
gaining from
bathroom
this?
again.
And does Ida know
Didn't I tell you?
that Kisaragi
They've
took
started
over
renovating.
Tamao's body?
Even if we can get inside, there's nothing to see anymore.
Well, shit. That was fast.
The wind feels nice. Been keeping this place all to yourself, huh? It's been several days since Minami-san has gone missing. She isn't sick. Contrary, and she didn't run away.
It seems likely she was involved in...
I agree. But what is that sinister thing?
I met Iba while I was trying to find out. Seems she likes me. Even my steeliest glare doesn't fade. Frickin' weirdo.
Oh, that makes sense. I understand why they're working together now. Because Kisaragi... Wait, but Kisaragi already found Natsuno.
I'm not playing pretend.
And already, like,
Yes,
shot her
of
and
course.
supposedly took over her
I am
memories.
merely your capable assistant.
Or took over command.
Well, at least I'll try to be. Which should we look at?
Guess I'll grab my bag.
Oh, I'll go with you.
Nothing this way. Nothing that way. Oh, what's going on here?
Wajima.
Yo,
What do you want?
Out of my way, punk.
you trying to give me orders now?
You better get out of my face. I'm not in the mood for your shit right now.
Sorry I'm late.
You really have crap timing, Iba.
Takamiya-san? Are these people... friends of yours?
No.
That's right.
Nope.
And if you're friends with her, that means you have to be friends with me too.
Hey,
What a douche.
you lay a finger on her, and I'll break all 10 of yours.
Oh, you think you can threaten me?
Haven't we already beat him up?
Bastard. Does that answer your question?
Have it your way. I owe you a lesson from before.
Stay back, Iba.
Maybe this time it'll stick.
Where'd Iba go?
All right, break it up.
Am I gonna get arrested for this? That's ridiculous.
Shit. The school called the cops on me.
The school didn't call the cops on the group of thugs that were hanging out outside the building and harassing your female employees? Or your female students? Like... Alright, where's Ida?
Hey, buddy. Can I go home now?
No.
Damn it. 4 hours isn't gonna shut up. It's gonna be a real drag if I get suspended from school.
Okay, what if I just leave?
Hey.
Just wondering where the ladies' room is. All right, fine. I'll just stand here with my mouth shut.
Do I have to look through the notebook?
I have finally...
I'll take over from here. Yes, sir.
And next...
What follow... These...
Toki...
What...
Onishi the ogre.
Glad to see you haven't changed, Takamiya.
It's true.
So, what happened to Wajima's lackeys?
Most of them got away. The 2 we caught only have minor injuries. I've been worried about you. They took you away and I didn't even know you were transferred. What happened? Are you involved with the SIU? Tell me what you know.
Sorry, old man. Can't talk about it.
Half a year ago, there was an incident involving the transport of heavy machinery. It was reported as an accident, And in the middle of all of it was a young lady, Ryoko Shinonome. I took her into custody.
Shinonome.
But just like with you, those men from the SIU took her away by force. Her statement was a curious one, though.
She said she was from the
She
future.
claimed both her and her weapon came from the future to fight against kaiju.
So what? You believed that crap?
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised he's talking about this.
There was another heavy machinery accident just recently.
Oh.
I saw it there, just before they covered it up in a tarp. And let me tell you, that thing was no ordinary piece of construction equipment. Something is going on in this town, and I have to find out. You'll tell me what you know, won't you? You'll tell me what you know, won't you?
Shinonome and her weapon. I remember. She wrote about and a robot that fights. Onishi the ogre may just be another old fart. But he's an old fart I think I can trust.
Oh my gosh, we're really
Maybe
gonna tell
I
him.
should talk to him and have him help me too. So, how much do you already know about the SIU?
It seems there's an understanding among the higher-ups. But it's still a mystery for us underlings. As far as I know, they're doing extensive research on Shikishima Industries.
I figured as much. Now, I don't know how much of this is true, but according to Four Eyes, Shikishima is making nuclear weapons. And there are miners involved. They told me to watch him, which is why they transferred me.
Miners?
Ryoko Shinonome is at Sakura High too. Natsuno Minami has been missing since last week. Are the police even looking for her?
Natsuno Minami. Huh. The name doesn't sound familiar.
She's a first year at Sakura High, and the SIU are looking for her. You'll let me know if you find anything?
I'll keep my eyes open. Take a look at this. It's a request to limit traffic while transporting heavy machinery.
Wait, sorry, I missed it. He doesn't know where Natsuno is? Okay.
The thing Shinonome claimed to have arrived in is on its way to Shikishima's new shipbuilding dock as we speak.
If I can get there, maybe I can finally figure it out. What the machine is, and what happened to Nachan. After hearing what Onishi the ogre had to say, I had no choice but to get on this train. Shikishima's shipbuilding dock. No idea.
I am
what they're
shocked
gonna
that
find
he would
there,
let us come here.
but the anticipation is twisting my stomach into knots. The shipbuilding dock the robot was moved to. It's on a landfill near the port. A deserted area with nothing but storage. I'll take this train to the last stop, and then wait near the facility. I'll have to wait until dark to sneak in. Ogata?
What are you doing here?
Takamiya.
What are you doing here?
Obvious, ain't it? I'm going home.
But I thought... Don't you live near Nachan's house?
Yeah, when we were in elementary school. I live with my grandpa now. Where are you going?
Oh, well, to see the ocean?
You alright?
I'm fine. I didn't even tell you where I'm going.
So where's your minion? Decided not to follow you around today?
Oh,
You mean
Iba.
Erica Iba?
Aiba?
You're in Class D, right? She's in your class, isn't she?
Huh? That's not Aiba. Aiba's been absent from school for a while now.
The next stop is Akebi. Akebi.
Oh. Gotta switch trains at the next stop. I'm gonna take off. See ya.
Wait, who do you know who's been following me? Wait, come back. I was done talking to you.
Not Aiba? Then who the hell is she? Shit. Who can I even believe anymore? I guess just myself now. Trust nothing I don't see with my own eyes. And the first thing I'm gonna see, the weapon at Shikishima.
Guys, I feel like the big sandwich that I ate for lunch is like making me want to go to take a nap.
Security sure is crap here.
But I also drank a rain,
Sneaking in
and
is almost too easy.
so they're like bound. They're kind of
it's
fighting
this
it out
damn dark.
inside of me right now, and I feel like it was a
It's hard to
mistake.
see much of anything. Huh? Where's that light coming from? Wait a minute. It's my skin that's lighting up?
Well, that explains.
there?
What are you doing here, Shinome?
Wait, I know that voice. Ryoko Shinonome.
Shinonome?
Nenji Ogata, Class 1D, has made the claim that Erika Aiba is not who she says she is. If that's true, then who's the person that's been following me this whole time? And what does she want with me?
We all want to know that.
What are you doing here?
I should be the one asking you that.
Hey,
Well, I asked you first, so answer the
your leg
question.
is glowing. What's going on?
Our bodies are responding. We are pilots.
Pilots?
We are being called by the 14th Sentinel.
Son of a...
Do we both pilot the 14th Sentinel?
What the hell is that?
From like just from different time periods, or different, from alternate time periods? What is happening?
Is this the thing that was being moved through the streets?
This is a weapon. We will need it for the upcoming battle. And you are one of the people who can pilot
What is your deal, Renji?
Yuki Takamiya.
No,
You.
I almost called him Genji, but that
I
Renya.
remember
That's
you
what
from
it
the
is.
list. You're Renya Koto.
What do you mean, one of? This is my Sentinel.
Sentinel? No way. Did you sell me out?
I don't know what that means.
So this was an ambush?
You could say that.
I'm the only one who understands number 14. I will not let you have it.
Seems a little unnecessary.
Shikishima. It's that company with all those... So they're making weapons. So this is the Sentinel? This is what Nachan was looking for? A robot that can fight aliens?
Really? Aliens? Was she planning on fighting some little green spacemen?
Well, then what are you trying to do?
Save the world from the kaiju.
Are the kaiju not aliens?
So this is the weapon Shikishima made?
No, Shikishima did not make this. We did.
Who's we?
Who the hell are you guys?
From our perspective, this world is nothing but the past.
You mean time travel? You're not serious, are you?
Very. The Sentinels themselves are weapons from the future.
Get out of my way. Or am I gonna have to beat the crap out of both of you?
There will be none of that. After all, you too have a part in this.
I don't have jack squat to do with this.
Your glowing skin suggests otherwise.
I don't know what you did to me, but I've had enough.
What did you find?
New code has been added several times.
How many times did he come into contact with her?
They must be close. You're from the nurse's office. I'd like to research you a bit more, Yuki Takamiya. What are you?
I am so confused. Oh my gosh, everything is tied back to that exterminator event, dude. I guess everything's tied back to learning about the androids, huh? Learning that androids exist? I guess we already knew they existed.
Man, I'm really off my game today. All these weird dreams must be...
Oh, we saw this already. So we've got one more. Touch Kisaragi, meet Mira in the passageway, and go to the cafeteria.
Miyuki Inaba was right about everything. There was a boundary. So here we are, in 30 kilometers of city. And beyond that, nothing. Wish I could pretend it was all a dream. My own private little adventure with Yuki-chan. Back in my dream, she was right. We found that weird barrier on the edge of town. Maybe I should listen to her more carefully.
Probably, that would probably be smart.
I just wanted a nice first date with Yuki-chan. So much for that. Now I've got myself wrapped up in some huge conspiracy. Used to be I'd just daydream about girls for a while and perk right up. Something tells me that's not really gonna work here.
I don't know.
I see Tomi Kisaragi in there.
I have been in here already then.
Come on. What am I getting self-conscious for? It was just a dream. It's got nothing to do with anything I actually feel. But if I bump into her, things could get awkward fast. What I really need now is a cold drink. Just gotta grab a drink, sit down, and chill out for a sec.
So should we go to the vending machines?
Could use a sugar boost.
Yeah, let's go to the break area.
A little pick-me-up should do it.
Oh, Okino's here. Have we unlocked Okino yet? I think we've unlocked everyone, right? So we should... Unless... Guys, is Okino a Sentinel? I'm questioning everything right now. He is, right?
I'm sold out. Oh, hey, last one.
Pretty sure he is. Or they are?
Man, I needed that. Okay, let's think about this. Yeah, I only really see this going one way. I tell someone and they dump me in a psych ward. So what can I do?
Amiguchi-kun.
Oh. Hey, Kurabe-kun.
Could we hang out again today?
You got it. Let's see. Why don't we go to your place this time? Don't you have the place to yourself?
Yeah,
right
let's
now?
go to your place, man. It's a
I wanna
party.
check it out.
It's true my grandma's away visiting relatives, but... Well, right now...
What, do you have maybe a girl and a guy from 40 years ago living with you or something, dude? That'd be crazy.
I have a
And maybe a cat, maybe an android, maybe, I don't
Things are a
know.
little awkward, so sorry. It's just not a good time.
Well, all right. Let's go to my place then.
Thanks.
Done already?
Who was playing that?
Sorry. Looks like all we've got is soda. You did say you wanted a drink, right?
Thanks, Amiguchi-kun.
It's getting dark. We should probably go get dinner soon. You're coming, right? My treat.
You already paid for my ramen last time. I feel kind of bad.
Then what? You want to call it a day?
I can still tag along. I'll just pay for my own food. Oh. You watched the video I lent you?
You gonna talk to yourself?
Hey, you recommended it. How could I not?
Did you already finish it? What did you think?
Kind of a campy plot. You've got this mad scientist who loses his real
Sorry. I spilled something on my controller, had to get it off.
body. So he builds a new body and sets out, bent on revenge.
Oh my gosh, that's the android.
It was interesting, but definitely not for casuals.
That's Juro.
For a B movie?
Is Juro Ida?
That
Is
just
everything
proves it's a
back?
masterpiece.
Go back to Ida?
Miyuki Inaba. Huh. Maybe I could tell Kurabe-kun about the TV stuff? He's one of the only people who might believe me. But how do I even bring it up? Don't want to get this wrong. I know if I don't make myself absolutely clear, I'll just come off as a crazy fanboy. Actually, maybe I better keep my mouth shut.
Oh,
That brings an interesting dilemma. Do we tell him and hope, like, in hopes that he can help us, or do we not?
What's
Because
up?
then the android would
just
know.
learning something about you. I figured you were only really into Western music. Never thought you'd be into the idol scene. Miyuki Inaba. She's been really getting big lately, hasn't she?
Oh, that. I mean, you know how it is. I just got curious. I'm getting hungry. Did you want to just grab dinner and go home?
Actually, do you think I could stay a little longer? I'd really
Who are
appreciate
you hiding
it.
from?
My old man's probably at his mistress's place again. And I'm all by myself here. Stay as long as you want.
Thanks.
Say, any specific reason you don't want to go home? Well, anyhow. Want to get food?
So there's a new Oreo called the Brookio Oreo, and it's brownie, original cream, and cookie dough. I'm gonna be honest, it's just a little too much. They're just trying too much. Like, it tastes fine. Obviously, it tastes good, but I think I'd rather have a Brookie or an Oreo. I don't think the combo is great.
We could swing by the video store. Pick up something new to watch.
Oh, speaking of, before I forget again, here you go. This one I brought with me. It's basically the sequel to that other sci-fi one. This story was meant for you.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. For you and me.
Creepy.
Memory transfer complete. Now, open your eyes, Juro. Or maybe the name 426 would be more appropriate. Do you recognize me?
You're Tetsuya Ida. Or at least, an older version of him. I see I was gone a long time.
You always seem to notice that whenever I wake you up. It's been 3 years since you died. Next year, we enter the 22nd century.
And how do I look now? Oh, this is horrific. No arms or legs. Not even a face.
You'll find the pain receptors are all still there, at least. So I'd really recommend you cooperate.
What are you doing to me right now?
You are now an android. Your consciousness is stored on an electronic brain.
So you pulled my data from Sector 0. Brought me back as a ghost.
I brought you back because we need to talk. You clearly did the most work on that underground supercomputer. So we're gonna have a little chat about your research.
What do you want to know?
Is there anything that I can look at? Whoops.
What do you want?
Let's talk about your final project. You were testing an unorthodox function for the interlocutor, downloading memories into a human brain. I'm picking up where you left off, so I'll need more details. Records say the memory transplant was a success, but all the raw data from the experiment was deleted. Why did you delete it? Did you hit some snag with the method? Okay, maybe you're still a little groggy. Let's wake you up.
Oh, are we gonna shock him?
Okay, let's...
That seems messed up.
Okay, let's...
You're still you... Is this the 2025 Ida? It can't be, right? We're still 80 years in the future from that moment. It's got to be a different version.
The method was reliable. It's possible to download memory. Why does that information matter to you? Planning to take over someone's body?
You killed Kisaragi, and I will make you pay. I'm bringing her back as a human.
This is incredible. How many times have you revived me here? Not the first, or even the second.
Oh my gosh, I'm a 426th.
You would find the one gap in my system's security.
You've been bringing me back and killing me for a long time. You even got me to tell you how to interrupt the D-Force's production. Must have been painful if you got that out of me. Handling the Deimos code is dangerous, you know.
How far back did you look? I really need to keep an eye on you.
So I'm gonna look away while saying
So
that.
that's your process. of tin. Then erase me once you have what you need.
You're a dangerous man. Better get rid of you early this time. Can't afford the risk.
Man, what is your deal, Juro?
Ida-kun,
What's wrong?
I found out from Morimura-san. You're trying to transplant my mind, aren't you? You want to replace the Tomi Kisaragi of this world with me. Do you realize how horrifying that is? How could you?
I thought you technically were
Wait, look.
the Kisaragi
It'll
because
mean
of
you
your
can be
memories in
human
your
again.
brain.
It means you're going to sacrifice a living human girl.
But she's you. It'll be your heart and mind going into your own body. What's wrong with that?
You know she's dead. The girl you're talking to. She's just a machine wearing Tomi Kisaragi's face.
But your heart is real. You're still you.
Don't you get it yet? The girl you knew will never come back. Even if you steal her body and transfer my mind.
Please. Please, without you, I'm...
You know I love you. But I can't support you. I can't support this.
He's gonna do it anyways.
That explains why you woke me up. It sounds like things aren't going according to plan.
Who's that?
Well...
I can tell you your biggest failure right now. She's standing right there. You should never have revived her as an android in the first place. All you had to do was transfer her mind into a flesh body. You could have gotten everything you want. Nobody the wiser.
Shut up!
Juro Izumi. You're Juro Izumi. Prisoner 426, aren't you? Why did you wake him up?
Same reason he brought you back. We're both his means to an end. Tools to be used and thrown away.
Why him?
Just had some technical things I wanted to check. Don't worry. I'll erase him as soon as I'm done. I had a couple more questions, but we'll get to them another time.
I noticed you kept Kisaragi's memory from before transplanting her into the android. Paranoia getting to you. You didn't need to keep so many backups. Strange move for a man who sees humans as replaceable hardware. Or maybe you had the same contingency plan for her. You could erase her and start over as much as you wanted.
That's messed up. Why are you doing this to me, 426?
I've heard enough.
No need to get emotional. After all, me and your Kisaragi here, we're just data. All you have to do is reset us, and we spring to life. Just like you did to me.
You just reset us when we spring to... Okay.
I'm erasing him now. Just keep your eyes on the console for me.
It's weird that he would bring back the teenage version of her. Like, why not bring an adult version?
That's right. Better watch carefully. Never know what might happen.
Oh, what if he changed the password?
There. Deleted. That should do it. You know he was just trying to mess with our heads. Are you mad at me?
Yes. Ah, she's gonna turn him back on.
Data transmission had been remapped to the delete button. Guess he was too worked up to notice. Never thought I'd find an escape route planned out for me. And by one of my past selves, no less. So, how are you doing?
What happened?
Hey, Kisaragi. How's the view from the other side of that shell? A shame it might end up getting you deleted. And by the man you love, too. Oh, very classical tragedy.
Ease me, son.
Sorry, but I need this body more than you do.
Okay. So now, looking back, Kisaragi is actually 426. Oh my gosh, I'm so confused. And then assuming, so Juro is 426. Kisaragi is now 426. And then Tamao is 426 now. Right? Is that where we're at? Based on the knowledge that we have now, that's the assumption that we could potentially make.
Oh, whoops. Must have fallen asleep watching a video. Looks like Karabe-kun went home. And the tape must have hit the end. It's automatically rewound. That dream just now. Feels like it started off the end of the last one.
Is that idol gonna come back?
You saw the video.
Hey! Man, I'm not even surprised anymore.
Could she be the real Kisaragi?
Still the same Shu Amiguchi?
Yeah, I saw it. But what are you talking about?
What you saw wasn't a video. Everything you saw was real. All events of the distant past.
Wait, the distant past. Where are you from?
Wait, that happened in the past? You're still talking about that movie I watched, right? Okay, hold on. I borrowed that video from Karabe-kun. So let's assume you're telling the truth. What's Karabe-kun's part in it? Does he want
Oh
to
yeah.
see this stuff
Why would
too?
Karabi want him to see that?
He's the same as you, watching the past unfold. Even if he has no idea, he doesn't know that it's why he keeps coming over. Or even that he's communicating with me.
Wait, you talked to him? When? We were just hanging out, playing games, watching movies.
That's how it appears to you, yes.
So Karabe-kun's watching the past too. Is that what these weird dreams are?
Yes.
So, wait. All these dreams look pretty futuristic. You're saying they were in the past? I keep seeing that guy in my dreams.
It's his past you're seeing. He resembles you greatly. His name is Tetsuya Ida.
Okay, so now you've shown me all this crazy vision stuff. Now what?
I have to find out what he's thinking. What he intends to do. If he's thinking of resetting the plan, then he has to be stopped.
There's a plan?
What's the plan? Wait. Does Ida gonna reset the plan, or is 426 gonna reset the plan?
Okay, so what's this plan? Come on, what have you got cooking? This isn't gonna be some big evil scheme, right?
It's not. It's called Project Ark.
We've heard of that before.
The plan is meant to save humanity. As a species, you will all be moved to another planet. And whether you know it or not, this plan revolves around all of you.
Whoa.
Is that what Mira's working on right now? So Okino isn't a Sentinel, or isn't a Sentinel pilot. I always thought he was, or they were. I'm gonna keep saying they, because I don't know how they're being played or used. So who's Okino? How are they involved in this whole thing? Complete Juro Karabe's Juro Karabe event. Okay. Conscious criminal event.
All right.
And if I do that, I can also unlock Iori. Oh my gosh, there's so much. But also I've done like hardly anything with A. I'm only at 50% with Natsuno. What's Natsuno's deal? She still thinks they're aliens. She doesn't even know they're from I think a parallel dimension. I don't think it's a different planet. I think it's a parallel dimension that some of them were able to cross over from. I think Ida was able to cross over somehow. And that's where he's getting like that's where he got the 426. Is from that parallel dimension. Wow, we haven't done anything with Hijiyama. Oh my gosh, we've literally only done the prologue. All right, that's who we're working on next. I didn't realize that. Okay. Here's the plan. I'm gonna use the restroom and refill my drink. Just kind of take a break. We're gonna take a break for a few minutes, and then we will do. Should we do some events with Hijiyama first and then do some battles, or should we do some battles and then do some events? Let's do some events first so I don't forget. Let's do some events with Hijiyama, figure out what he's working on right now, and then we'll do some battles after him. Okay? All right. Break.